I returned to my hometown after 10 years. It was for my father's funeral. The funeral ended quietly. People left one by one, and what remained in the house was a kind of air that hadn't settled yet. That's when one of the elders called me over. Without saying much, he handed me a small wooden box. It meant that now, as the eldest son, I was expected to take care of my father's ancestral tablet. I refused immediately. I said my apartment in Tokyo was too small, that I didn't have the space or the room in my life for something like that. But it wasn't really a choice. It was simply called a duty. So I took the tablet. There was no atmosphere where refusal was possible. Back in Tokyo, I placed it carelessly on the corner of a bookshelf in my studio apartment. I didn't light incense. I didn't bow. I decided to treat it as if it wasn't there. Three days later, I came home from work and turned on the light. The tablet was sitting in the middle of my desk. At first, I thought my memory was wrong. I slowly looked around the room. The windows were locked. The door was locked. Without saying anything, I moved the tablet back onto the bookshelf. The next day, it had moved again. This time, it was on the small table next to my bed. That's when I started to feel irritated. I put the tablet into a drawer and locked it with a key. That night, around 3 in the morning, I woke up. The tablet was standing on the table beside my bed. The drawer I had locked was open. I didn't say anything. I picked up the tablet and went outside. I threw it into a trash bin. The next morning, as I opened the front door to leave for work, the tablet was there, placed neatly in front of the door. It looked as if someone had carefully wiped it clean. That's when I stopped holding back. I took out a hammer and smashed the tablet. I put the broken pieces into a trash bag and waited for the garbage truck myself, making sure it was taken away. That night, I had a dream. In a room filled with fog, my father was sitting with his back turned to me. He didn't speak. He didn't look at me. He was just sitting there. I woke up. The tablet was beside my bed, perfectly intact. Not a single crack. After that, my life began to fall apart, little by little. The next day, I was fired from my job. No explanation was given. That night, my partner contacted me. The relationship was over. There was no reason. About a week later, my body started to ache. I went to the hospital. They said nothing was wrong, but the pain didn't stop. After 2 weeks, I looked at myself in the mirror. My face had changed. I was in my 30s, but I looked like I was in my 50s. My eyes were sunken. Deep lines had formed on my face. That was when I realized I couldn't endure it anymore. I knelt in front of the tablet. For the first time, I lit incense. For the first time, I bowed. The next day, my company contacted me. They said the termination had been a mistake. They asked me to come back. My partner contacted me as well. She wanted to start over. My body felt fine again. When I looked in the mirror, I saw my old face. Since then, I light incense every day. I bow every day. One day, a friend came over. He asked why I was doing that and laughed, saying it must be exhausting. I answered simply that I would be punished if I didn't. He brushed it off like it was nothing. I looked at him and thought, what's more frightening than a ghost is an ancestor. Ancestors don't kill you. They just slowly ruin your life until you return on your own. Even now, I light incense every day. I bow every day. The tablet is still there. It doesn't move. It doesn't speak. It just watches. Always.